Hi, I just wanted to give a quick embryo grading update. So yesterday when they called to tell me that all 5 of my embryos were still doing well, I was so excited. It was so unexpected that I forgot to ask about what the individual gradings were for each embryo. When they called back yesterday afternoon to give me my fresh transfer time for day 5, I asked if she could give me my embryo gradings at that point, and she said she could. So at Olive Fertility, they give 2 gradings. They have a number grade and a letter grade for each embryo. The number is the number of cells, and at day 3, they're looking for somewhere between 6 and 10 cells, the ideal number being 8. And the letter grade is typically from A to E, A being the best, E being the worst. At Olive, though, she said that they do not give A grades, and that it's misleading to patients. So their top grade that they give embryos is B. So she told me that I had 2 8-cell B embryos and 3 7-cell B embryos. So I was really happy with that. And she said it was basically, as good as you can get, as good as you can hope for. And I trust their grading system because at Olive they use EmbryoScope. So instead of having to pull the embryos out of the incubator and into the light to look at them every 24 or 48 hours to grade them, at Olive Fertility the embryos stay under the EmbryoScope the entire time. And the EmbryoScope takes a picture of the embryos every 5 minutes. So when they check on the progress of the embryos, they can look at all of the activity within the embryo for the past 24 to 48 hours and see that it was growing at the correct rate in the way that it should be growing, and not, slowing down or changing in some way that's not the best. So because they have this technology, I feel really, really good about the grades, and I hope we will have one for transfer tomorrow and at least one to freeze.